Hi, Rod from Fleet Auto News again. Out and about travelling around, lovely warm day, not, but here I have one bright spark in today, and that is the Genesis GV70. Let's give it a drive. All the Genesis have the same consistent design theme across the range, and that's a good thing, because personally I quite like the athletic elegance design theme they've used on all their models. GV70 is no different, with the quad headlamps at the front, the emerging crest grille, the twin parabolic lines across the front of the car and then ultimately down the sides, and that lovely big Genesis badge on the bonnet. This particular model here, the 3.5 twin turbo all-wheel drive, also features the 21-inch wheels with some 255/40 R21 tyres on it. Black chrome wheels and the little Genesis logo in the centre cap there. It just looks really magic on this colour. The matte finish collars are an optional extra on all the Genesises, but you should consider it because it really looks different and I think quite outstanding. I'm not personally a fan of the white, but this matte white, yeah, in certain lights it looks really cool. Quite like it. Well, what's under the hood of the GV70? Depending which model you get, ooh, gas struts, you know I like them. Depending which model you get, there's a choice of 3 different engines. The first is the 2.5 litre 4-cylinder turbo. Comes in rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. There's then the 2.2 litre turbo diesel, which comes in all-wheel drive. And then there's this car, the 3.5 litre V6 twin turbo all-wheel drive. It's the top of the line, and it certainly performs like it as well. Right here is 279 kilowatts of power and 530 newton meters of torque. Coupled with its 8-speed automatic transmission, Genesis lists the fuel economy on the combined cycle at 11.3 litres per 100 k's. It needs a minimum of 95 RON premium unleaded fuel, and it's a real goer. To be honest, it gets up and honks this thing. Put a smile on your dial every day of the week. Come around, look at the rear, look at the very nice quad tail lamps at the back. GV70, very attractive looking car. Well, in the driver's seat here in the GV70, let's have a quick look around. Looking at the fully digital instrument cluster there, and the speedo on the left and the tacho on the right, when the indicator's put on, they actually change to the blind spot monitor camera so you can see what's beside you. But as expected, inside GV70, it's luxury all the way. From the Napa leather seats, which are heated and ventilated, all the touch surfaces are leather, absolutely everywhere. The red's a bit of a striking colour, don't mind it myself, but it's all about personal taste. So looking at it all there, we go down, we've got the haptic touchscreens going down here for the climate control system, for the fan speed, and the controls there for the seat heating and cooling. There's actually also a steering wheel heater there. We then got the central control knob, which control the functions on the infotainment screen here. You can see it changing over there and rotating through the different functions. We have the centralised gear control knob there, the glass gear, that's in park mode at the moment. There's also switches to drive and reverse, etc., the 8-speed auto. We then have, same again, haptic touches on either side of the steering wheel. Lovely big Genesis logo right there, looks very nice indeed. Leather steering wheel, of course. It's all very nice and pleasant in here. The cup holder test. And even wait for that, nice and easy. Clips in, look at the little clips there to hold it all. Very nice. And there's a little hidey hole here to hide your phone in. Just push that cord in out of the way and fold him on down. Well, it doesn't want to cooperate, of course. There we go, shove the cord in. That's where I have my phone plugged in. Then when it's plugged in, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto become available depending on what phone you have. The other thing I'd just like to mention to you as we're having a look here is this car features smart parking assist. And it has the remote controls on the key here to park it forwards and backwards as necessary there. It's quite a unique feature. I've shown it before on Genesis videos before, moving the car in and out of a parking spot remotely while standing outside. It's quite a good function to have on this car. Taking a look inside the rear seat of the GV70 now. On the windows for a start we have the little blinds that fold down out of the way. Good to have up when you've got littlies in the back and they need to have a sleep in the shade. Very nice Napa leather interior there. Cup holders in the armrest that folds up out of the way when you don't want it. Air vents, rear controls here for climate and USB ports as well. Very, very nice in here. Well, let's have a look inside the rear of the GV70. But before we do, first up I just had to show you, look at the size of these exhausts. Massive. Got the big V6 twin turbo going, but certainly don't obstruct the gases getting out. Very good. Just open her up here. Power tailgate, of course. And here we have the lovely carpeted area. We've got a first aid kit in here, provided by Genesis. Another roadside assistance kit there. All sorts of knickknacks in there. Got a nice little carpet mat going here. But as you see it here now, set up like this, there's 542 litres of space. But if you've been off to Bunnings or the like and you need a bit more space, just pull the little lever, down she goes. And pull the other one. And down she goes. And there's now 1,678 litres of space. Perfect for IKEA or Bunnings. Where's the spare wheel though? Well, under the mat, little thing, we lift it up. Oh, first up there's the cargo blind. If we lift up a bit further, underneath the cover in there, under the jack and all that stuff, is a temporary spare tyre. Has all the cover over it to help with the soundproofing, which is very good, as you'd expect in a luxury car. Versatile, practical and luxurious. GV70. GV70 is very comfortable to drive. Luxurious interior, leather touch surfaces, very nice. But how does it perform? Well, it goes very well. That V6 sounds beautiful as it accelerates away there. Lovely oral sound. It reaches the speed limit, so you've got to behave yourself. But it absolutely hammers when you want it to. Just the kind of response you want in an overtaking situation on a country highway. Should you suddenly need a burst of acceleration, it's there on tap to use. Makes the car very, very pleasant to drive. It's so nice in here, just looking around all the comfort features you have. The luxurious Napa leather seats, heated and cooled, soft touch surfaces everywhere, heated steering wheel, and we've even got a sunroof to let the sun shine in. Doesn't that make driving along in the countryside that much more pleasant? Push the button again and it all closes up. Great big stereo in here, 16 speakers. Let's have a listen. Rather loud, but very, very clear. So the lovely big display screen here. I've got my 2AM because I'm out in the country at the moment, but big, huge display infotainment screen and full digital instrumentation in the car as well. Makes the driving experience very, very nice. GV70, medium-sized SUV. It's a great car to drive. beautiful out in the open road, responsive, comfortable, around town. It's got everything you need to have. They're priced from $66,000 manufacturer's list price for the entry level 2.5 litre turbo, right up until this particular car, 3.5 litre V6 twin turbo, which as you see it right here, right now, is a bit under $101,000 drive away. Pretty good when you compare it to its major competitors in 6-cylinder variants, BMW and Mercedes. They're both $30,000 to $40,000 dearer than this car. Genesis also offers a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty, 5-year 50,000k complimentary servicing, 5-year complimentary concierge service, and 5 years 24 hours a day, 7-day a week roadside assist. It also has a 5-star ANCAP rating from last year, 2021, and it is a great car to drive. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in it, and if you're looking for a luxury SUV in the mid-size range, this car is well worth your consideration. As I said before with Genesis, look past the badge. Look at what the car is and how it makes you feel when you drive it. When you compare that to the other marques, you might surprise yourself and think, maybe this is the car for you. I'm Rod from Fleet Auto News. Thanks for watching.